Hello and welcome back to the Achievement Planner. And today I'm talking about Powerwash Simulator. That is right, one of the greatest games of all time and one of the most addictive games of all time. And this is Powerwash Simulator. It's awesome. All right, so this game here, you power wash things. I mean, how awesome. Anyway, so it's 40 achievements for 1,000 gamer score, 4 out of 10 difficulty, and the only reason why is there are some things in it that are pretty tough. But yeah, and some of the challenges are pretty tough, but I'll show you how to get them easily. All right, completion time 40 to 50 hours, and play through number 1, career mode, and then there are a couple extra modes. So we'll go over that. All right, category 1, career achievements. 5 achievements for 210 gamer score. So for this, number 1, starting out 10 gamer score, you earn 5 stars in career mode. The next one is 50 stars, and then 100, and then 150. And then, so all of those, basically, you have to complete 30, I think there are 37 missions or things to clean in this whole game. And you have to do just 30 of them for the 150 career, stars. But if you want to get number 5, as it was foretold, 100 gamer score, complete career mode, you need to complete every single level, and it ends with the temple. And so you have to do all of them for that. And then once you do that, you'll get all those. And let me tell you, the lore to this story's kind of, there is a story, and it is beyond awesome. Like, you don't expect, oh, Power Wash Simulator. No. This is like, yeah, wow. All right, you need to play this game. All right, category number 2, miscellaneous achievements. 7 achievements for 160 gamer score. Number 1, fashionista, 10 gamer score. Equip a new outfit, gloves, and washer modification at the same time. This was super easy. There's you can go in and change things. You could change your liquids. You could change your type of your power washer. You could change the attachments. You could buy all new stuff. So you just have to equip a new of all of that. I think I bought stuff and I put them all on. All right, number 2, soap connoisseur, 10 gamer score. Own all cleaning liquids at the same time. In the beginning, once I had enough money, I just bought all of them, and I was told that would do it, and it didn't. And I was like, why not? So for a while, I was like, I still don't know why I didn't get this achievement. So I rebought one, and I got it. So I don't know. If it doesn't unlock, just rebuy one maybe later, and then it'll unlock. You know, yeah. But I bought plenty of liquids throughout. It's like the cleaning, the soaps and stuff. Number 3, specialist, 30 gamer score. Complete a special job. So this is one of the extra modes. There's a special area with 4 jobs, and they're super easy. You just have to complete it. I did the Mars one, where you go on Mars. Not Mars, the moon. Oh my goodness. It's a Mars rover on the moon. Yeah. So yeah, they're super easy. You just have to do one of the jobs. Nothing special. All right, and then the next 4. Fully equipped, urban, expert, heavy hitter, and unlimited power wash. As you're playing through the story, you get paid to do all these jobs. You could, and all you have to do is buy all 4 of the different power washers, and pretty much all of its attachments. It says here 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the attachments. By the end, you'll have enough money for all of that. And once you get that last one, the Pro with the 6 attachments, it is like overpowered. It is a great power washer. So yeah, you just have to keep playing through the story. You'll get those. Category number 3, level achievements. 25 achievements for 460 gamer score. Why? I don't know. This is an interesting one. I love this game because the achievements are so interesting. All right, so these are ones where you have to do certain things in certain levels. So let me go over and give you some hints to what you need to do. Make sure you don't miss them. Number 1, powerful pressure purist, 30 gamer score. Completely clean the van using only the red nozzle. So the red nozzle is very small. It's hard to clean big areas, but you have to clean on the level, the van, and you clean the whole thing with the red nozzle. So it's maybe annoying, but yeah, just make sure you do it. It's not hard. Number 2, first steps, 10 gamer score. In the level, the backyard, complete all 12 stepping stones first. So you'll see that there are these little stepping stones leading up to a gate, and then you just have to make sure those are done first. And this game is really good. It'll go ding when you do one of them, ding when you do the next one, and it'll also say up in the top left corner how much of it is clean, and it'll also say in the menu how much of it is clean. So make sure that those are just completed before the other ones. All right, number 3, gutted, 30 gamer score. Complete the bungalow gutters last. This one's annoying because the ones that you have to do last, you have to make sure you don't wash them, and that's irritating, to be honest, sometimes. This one wasn't that bad though. So you'll see, just make sure you don't hit the 4 gutters. And if you hit them a little, it's okay. You just can't complete them. All right, so you just have to do the whole bungalow, and then the 4 gutters last. 4 Stegoscore, 10 gamer score. In the playground level, roll the football up the Stego slide, or if you're from America like me, it's a soccer ball. But yeah, football everywhere else, you know. So you have to shoot it with one of the power washers, and then it'll go up and down the slide. And I think the attachment that I used was the red one. I think that was how I got it. So yeah, it wasn't super hard. It was a little annoying. It kept falling off, but it wasn't super hard. Okay, the next one is 5 Pave the Way, 10 gamer score. In the detached house level, complete the pathway, driveway edges first. So you'll see those are the 3 parts to it. You just have to make sure you get those first. Similar to the other one. Number 6, Soul Task. It's a shoe house. Soul? Oh, I love these puns. All right, complete the soul of the shoe house last. Oh man! All right. So again, just make sure you don't don't finish the soul. Number 7, watermelon shot. 10 gamer score. In the skate park, push the ball out of the bowl. Now this one was the more annoying one. I did get it eventually. It wasn't really that hard, but you need to make sure you can out of the bowl area of the skate park. Not that I'm a skater or anything. You need to shoot the ball out. So I think I used the second washer, the urban one, and I used the red nozzle. But yeah, you just have to kind of play around with it. You'll get it. Oh boy. All right, so the next one is 8 Tall Order, 50 gamer score. Completely clean the fire station job without sitting on the scaffolding. Now this one was challenging. Now you have 3 different things you could use to get higher. You could use a little step stool, you could use a ladder, and you could use a huge scaffolding. And they get bigger if the levels are bigger. You cannot use the scaffolding, but you can use the ladder and the step stool. So the actual police station was no problem because you could use the ladder to get up to on the roof. Now the scaffolding, there's another building. I forget what it's called, but like the tower, the fire tower, you can't get up to the top. You can't. Well, no, you can get up to the top. I'm sorry. There are stairs inside. You can go up to the top, but you can't get the outside of the top easily because there's no scaffolding. That's why this is so difficult. So what you have to do is try to use a powerful washer to get as much as you can from the bottom, and then you could actually go out the window, and it's kind of like Minecraft where if you duck, you won't fall. You can go out further than you really can and try to shoot up, and if you just keep working at it, you will get it. All right, but that's really the key. Go out the window, duck twice. Oh, yeah, so you could stand, you could like bend over, and then you could kneel, or no, lay flat. You could stand, kneel, and then you could lay flat. So the laying flat one is the one I did. I hung out the window, and it's probably on the video, and I shot it, and I got it eventually. So yeah, it is definitely possible. It was a little annoying. All right, number 9, impeccable balance. Number 10 gamer score. Stand on the penny farthing, which is a type of bike, by the way, for 10 seconds. So I don't even remember actually trying to do it. Most of this game I actually played with my friend Stars007, I told him make sure you stand on it for 10 seconds. He did it. He got it. But I didn't actually stand on the. I don't know why I didn't actually stand on it. It unlocked. Whatever. Just stand on the seat. Number 10. I could see clearly now. All right. 10 gamer score. Complete the fire truck, windows, windscreen, and wing mirrors first. All right. So you just have to, again, make sure you get that stuff first. 11. Live by the blade. 10 gamer score. Complete the fire helicopter blades first. And now, we originally thought that it was just the main rotor blades, but it's also the tail rotor blades. So make sure you also get those in the back. All right. The next one is 12, Merrily Go Round. And it's 50 gamer score, completely clean the carousel without turning it off. It was just a little irritating without it turning off. It wasn't hard. You just have to make sure you do it. Don't press the button to turn it off. 13, Lantern Hunter, 10 gamer score. In the treehouse, complete all the lanterns first. Another one, it wasn't super hard. Just make sure you don't hit anything else. You'll find all the lanterns. Next is 14, Head First. 10 gamer score, complete the drill head and tip first. This another one was easy. Just make sure you do those 2 parts first. 15, Gnome Sweet Gnome. 30 gamer score. So in this game, you find random gnomes and you find random soccer balls or football, whatever you call it. All over the game. I don't know why. So everywhere. So in this one, in the temple level, ensure the gnome is on the tower roof once the job is complete. So yeah, you have to. There's this gnome. Oh, this was the bane of my existence. So Stars 007 was on the bottom, and I was on the roof, and this gnome was up there, and I had to wash it. Now you can pick up the gnome and move it, but once you move it, it falls. It's just this gnome. So yeah, you have to make sure it's up there. So now here's the thing. I was told that if the gnome falls off, it may not unlock if you just put it back on the roof. So just to be sure, what we did was before it was finished, we quit out and we restarted the level. Not like restarted it. We just opened it up again, continued it, and the gnome was already back on the roof. It just had spawned back up there. And then we finished the level, and I got the achievement. So so maybe just do that just in case you knock it off. Otherwise, you'll have to do the whole thing again. All right. 16, delaying the inevitable. In the washroom, complete the toilets last. By accident, one of the toilet seats was hit, and so I didn't get it. So make sure you hit everything. This is one of my favorite levels. You clean everything. Do not clean the toilets, the toilet lid, or the toilet seat. Leave those for last. And then and it's a little challenging. You have to get behind it. It's pretty hard, but it's not impossible. And then after that, because the achievement says the toilets, so I did the seat and the lid before the actual toilet. I don't think you have to do that. But you just have to do all three of the toilet parts. Make sure you do that. Number 17, Shine Bright, 10 gamer score on the Helter Skelter. And it's the Beatles, huh? Complete the objects that have the light bulbs before anything else. And you just have to find where the all the light bulbs are. It's a little confusing sometimes to see where it is. But you will find them. They go all the way up. They're on top. All over. But you could also look it up in kind of like the start menu. All right, 18. Suspicious modifications. 10 gamer score. Complete the private jet laser and anti-gravity parts first. Yeah, so there's a laser, which is awesome. Laser. And then there are these anti-gravity parts on the wings. I think they were just on the wings. And there's the underneath part and the top part. So you just have to do those first. Number 19, tires. Complete the monster truck tires first. I love puns if you haven't noticed. So yeah, you just got to do those big monster truck tires first. Little cat monster truck. 20, Best Buds. 20 gamer score. Ride around the Ferris wheel with a gnome. Are you kidding? So the Ferris wheel's going. And by the way, you can shut the Ferris wheel off at some point. We didn't realize that. We were cleaning this thing while it was on the whole time. But yeah, you have to get the gnome, grab it, put it in one of the seats with you, and make sure you go all the way around 360 degrees. And I got it the first time. Stars 007, it kept falling out. I don't know. So just make sure you try to put it between you and the wall, maybe. All right. So 21, Blast from the Past. 10 gamer score. In the subway platform, complete the advertising boards first. This was the start of the really long levels. However, this one was pretty rewarding. By the way, this is one of the first ones I use soap on because some of the things you really can't clean without soap, and soap will help you. However, soap costs money. So yeah, the metal is what I really started in this one. After that, I started using soap a lot. But you just have to do all the boards on the wall. I think there were 8 of them. All right, 22, Bucket List, 10 gamer score. At the ancient statue. So then the levels start getting, you'll see. At the ancient statue, knock over 4 buckets. So there are 4 buckets all over the place. There are buckets all over the place. When I told Stars 007 that we had to do that, I think he knocked over 2 and I knocked over 2. And I was like, oh no. Wait, I told him to do that, but am I not going to get it? So I went over and I shot with the power washer the 2 he knocked over, and it unlocked. So as long as I guess you shoot 2 and move them with the... you shoot 4 and you move it with the power washer, you get that achievement. So that's what happened for me, at least. Number 23, Delicate. There are a lot of achievements here in this one. 23, Delicate Excavation. 30 gamer score. Completely clean the ancient monument using only the white nozzle. Oh, dear. Yeah, this was annoying because most of it is no problem with the white nozzle. However, there is this one part with the finger where you have to shoot it. It's pretty high up. And I switched to... I did not switch the nozzle, but I switched my type of accessory, so I made it from the shorter stubby shooter accessory to the long one, the long one, and that did not count against the achievement. I still got the achievement. So as long as you use the white nozzle only, you'll get that achievement. 24, hands on deck. Now, do not be tricked, because this one is actually the last one I got because I had to go back and do it, because it's very unclear. It says complete the decks and the steps first. You do not complete the decks first, because there are two higher decks. You don't. You just do what's on the bottom. You need to clean the bow, the main deck, and the 2 steps. Do not clean the other decks, or else you'll have to redo it like we did. All right. So make sure you do that. The bow, the main deck, and the 2 steps. It's basically everything on that bottom level. All right. Do not clean the 2 high decks. And number 25, coconut dodge. At the fairground, knock over all the coconuts. You're saying, but there's no fairground level. That's because any of the Helter Skelter level, the carnival, the carousel level, not the carousel, the Ferris wheel. Any of those levels that you're in the amusement park, you could just go behind the carousel. The Ferris wheel. Oh my goodness. And then there are these coconuts lined up. You just got to knock over all the coconuts. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, this game is awesome. And that's it. Those are all those achievements there in a row, so you know exactly which ones, and I underlined them so you know which levels they are. Now, category 4, challenging achievements. 3 achievements for 170 gamer score. Challenging achievements. What do you mean by that? All right, so number 1, going for gold, is getting 1 gold medal in challenge mode, and 2 is getting 5 gold medals. So this was challenging at first for me, and then one of my other friends, Bender Wins, suggested just do the water ones. It's easier. And yeah, she was right. So there are these time challenges, which apparently Stars 007 had no problem with. You have to do it in a certain amount of time. I'm not good with timed things for some reason, unless it's a speed run of Resident Evil. So what I did was I did the water ones. You need to use as little water as possible, and all the really small levels, like I forget which ones I did exactly. It's on the video, but you just kind of you just do the little spurts quickly, and you don't have to clean everything. By the way, when you clean something, you only have to clean like 98 to 99%. As long as most of it's clean, it goes ding. Which also be careful when you don't want to get certain parts. Don't clean it to like 99%. It will complete. All right. So yeah. So for the small levels, I did the water ones, just really quick spurts. And then the 2 longer levels, I actually did do the time. I did the backyard and the bungalow. Those I did timed ones, and it was fine because I just could spray everything as fast as possible. Yeah. And so those were fine. I ended up getting the 5 gold medals. It wasn't as hard as I thought in the beginning. And number 3, good things to come. 100 gamer score. Clean 95% of any job without completing any tasks. This was challenging. I did it on the penny farthing, the bike. And because there were only there were only a handful of parts. There were not even 10 parts to this whole bike. Now, the tricky part is if... you have to try to not complete any of the tasks. So I did the big tire last. Now here's the hard part. When you have the big tire and the small tire, they're both one job. They're like kind of like one job, but they're 2 jobs. So let's say they're each like 50%. If you complete one of them, I've tried this. If you complete one of them, it counts as completing the entire thing, even though it doesn't say the wheels are done. So you need to make sure you don't complete literally anything. So I did like maybe 45% of the small wheel, 45% of the big wheel, big wheels, and then yeah, and I did the big wheel last because it had the most space. So I did all the little parts, and then I did the big wheel. But hopefully you can get this on other things. People said that they did it on the van. People said that they did it on the motorbike with the little seat, a lot of those small ones, but I couldn't do it on them. I did on the penny farthing. Yeah, but that's it. Power Wash Simulator. There you go, with amazing, epic lore. You need to play this game. It is so fun, and you will be addicted. That is right. Power Wash Simulator, play it. All right, so anyway, leave a comments. Let me know which one you did for the 95%. Let me know which challenges you were able to do. Let me know. I'm curious just to know because, I know what works for me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game, and I'll see you next time in the Achievement Planner.